Life Adventure News.
First, we begin this half hour with breaking news from Detroit.
About 150 protesters have gathered at the scene of an officer-involved shooting. We first brought you this story at the top of this hour.
And let's go right now to 7 Action News reporter Ross Jones with the latest. Ross?
We are here at West McNichols and San Juan, and the scene has really devolved significantly in the last half hour or so. When you last saw us around 5:05, the officers were trying to protect what is still a very active crime scene, and the protesters had pushed right up to them. You can see now they are throwing bottles at police, and around 5:05, the cops had had enough, and they had forcefully pushed the protesters out of the way. They had to take down several of them with force. Some of them seemed to get sprayed in the face. They were having to pour water in their eyes, and it was a very ugly scene. We'll move a little bit closer here, but the officers pushed them out of the way wearing their SWAT gear, and it's been a pretty ugly 20 minutes or so. I'd probably guess 30 or so bottles have been thrown at officers. Some of them have hit them earlier in the afternoon. We saw some folks climbing onto police vehicles, but what makes this different from all the other protests we've seen, as I hear, it looks like they might be using tear gas right now as this scene is devolving even further. But you continue to see bottles thrown. That gentleman is throwing a cone. It is an ugly scene without question right now in the city. But what makes this protest different than the others is that this is still an active crime scene. There is a line of police tape up. Please forgive this woman. Let's go this way, Ramon. This is still an active crime scene, and police are trying to protect the crime scene, so they can't leave from here right now. As you can see, things are getting really ugly and really heated. We're going to stay here. Reporting live, I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.
Ross, make sure you all are careful out there. We did see from Chopper 7 that they did throw tear gas into that crowd, and you saw them run back for just a moment. Maybe they'll use more to disperse that crowd, but you and Ramon reset and come back to us when you're ready. Thank you, Ross.
All right, so we're going to turn now.